Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS Zone. We have a couple of new Doctor Who rumours, and before I do start, I am going to put up the disclaimer video because obviously we have some people in this fandom that don't know the difference between fact and rumours. So here's your disclaimer. So hello everybody and welcome to the TARDIS Zone. We've got a couple of new Doctor Who rumours that I've been given by my sources. Very interesting actually, and again it's further evidence that BBC have learned their lesson over the past few years. So any new potential showrunner will be back. Any new potential showrunner will be back. That's just have to put a smile on my face. Thank you. Any new potential showrunner will be 100% backed by the BBC, but they will be told, and they have, and this is the brief. This is the exact words. They cannot go too far off model. Example, they are making Doctor Who, not reinventing it to suit trends or fads. So basically the BBC have told or are going to tell any new potential showrunner that they cannot pander. They're there to do and write Doctor Who. Also, the licensees apparently came up with a concept design for the TARDIS interior. The licensees apparently are going to be getting involved. And they've come up with an idea of having the entire set be a warehouse and actually making it a fully working 360 degrees multi-platform set. Again, this was licensees concepts, and the BBC apparently love that idea. So 2 rumors there. Again, you know, as I said, and I've been saying for the last while on this channel, that BBC have indeed learned from the last few years, and you know they want Doctor Who to succeed. So the brief will be that they're there to make Doctor Who, and they've not to be basically going with the trends or the fads that are out there. So basically they've been told that they've not to be pandering. They're there to make Doctor Who. And then, as I just spoke about the TARDIS interior. There's been a concept design that was uh, created, and apparently the BBC absolutely love it. Earlier on, we spoke about Eddie's rumors, and for anybody that didn't join me for the last video, I will read out his rumors as well. And remember, again, this is all rumor and speculation, and it's to be taken with a pinch of salt, as we always say. So he said, Jodie Whittaker's regeneration will be filmed open-ended. A 60th anniversary is likely to be a legacy TV movie starring David Tennant. The BBC are hell-bent on a female showrunner. Series 14 is likely to be sometime after November the 23rd, and Roadlock will no longer house Doctor Who. They were Eddie's rumours that he put out today. And now I am following up with these rumours. As I said, the new potential showrunner has been told that a new potential showrunner will be told that they'll be fully backed, but they can't go too far off the model, and they've not to be pandering basically to their audience. They're there to make Doctor Who. So, I think, by reading what I've gotten, as I've been trying to say to people, I do honestly believe that BBC have learned their lessons, because they cannot afford to continue down the same route that they've been going down for these past few years. So, while this all sounds good, we'll obviously have to wait and see. And I have to say, I do like the idea of this 360 degrees multi-platform set of the TARDIS interior. It's I have to be honest with you. Some of the stuff that even stuff that I can't really talk about right now, the stuff that we're seeing, it looks, I have to be honest, it looks all very positive. And just another little side note, by the way, Pete McTeague was at the BBC television studios for an evening meeting. He went into the lift, and the decor was like the roundels in the TARDIS. And he wrote up, at Television Centre for an evening meeting, the lift decor is very serious 14. Now, some people are speculating that Pete McTeague is going to be the next showrunner. Again, I will say no decisions have been made on any new showrunner, but they are obviously conducting, as we said, the process is in place, and they're obviously actively looking. Pete McTeague could well be one of those people that is in line, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he'll get the job. There are other candidates that will be all seeing. Obviously, BBC are not just going to pick the very first person that offers to do it. They want to get this right. From what I've been told and what other people have been told, like Eddie out there, it does look like that there is a genuine attempt by the BBC to rectify what happened over the last few years. Now, I know there are fans out there that don't believe it, and that's fair enough. I can understand the cynicism to a certain extent, but I think we should wait and see what happens, and give the BBC the benefit of the doubt this time. As we said, for a lot of us, if they do mess this up, we're gone. We're not coming back, and we're under no illusion that they might double down. But for what I'm hearing, what Eddie is hearing, and other people out there that do these rumours are hearing, it seems to be all positive. It does look like BBC have, as I said, learned their lessons. Now, Chris Chibnall did do an interview in Doctor Who magazine, and it was very interesting, because he has no say in any potential showrunner. Now, if you look back through New Who's history, RTD obviously had took over, brought the show back in 2005. Then when he left, we got Stephen Moffat, and we already knew that Stephen Moffat was going to be in place. And then when Stephen Moffat left, we knew that Chris Chibnall was taking over. But when Chris Chibnall left, we weren't told that there was any showrunner put in place. I do honestly believe that BBC are trying to rectify the situation. Now, whether they get it right remains to be seen, of course. They might have all good intentions, but it could go pear-shaped. But I want to be a little bit positive about this situation. And I will read that rumour out again because, you know, I think it's important that people hear the way it's worded. Any potential showrunner will be backed by the BBC 100%. But they will be told they can't go too far off the model. They are there to make Doctor Who, not reinventing it to suit trends or fads. Now, as I said, you know, the indications, and if you look at the evidence so far, Chris Chibnall's final season is going to be serialized. We're going to have a continual story arc. This is all BBC's doing. And the fact that Chris Chibnall hasn't had a say on the next showrunner or hasn't chose his successor should really make fans sit up and take notice. As I said, I do believe that there is a genuine attempt by the BBC to rectify the last few years. Now, you know, a lot of people find that hard to believe coming out of my mouth because obviously I've been so angry with the BBC, very upset with the BBC over these last few years, as you all know. It got so too much for me that I even broke down when I did my Timeless Children panel. I was devastated, like a lot of fans. But as I said, even information that I haven't been allowed to run with, and stuff that obviously Eddie and others have that they can't run with, I can tell you now, it seems from what we're hearing that there is that genuine attempt to rectify the last few years. Now, I hope that is the case, and I hope it's not just all talk from the BBC. And I really do hope that they do make the right decisions. I'm a little more optimistic than I would have been a few months back, let's just say. And I think any news like this is good news. Now, you know, there'll be people out there, as I said, that won't believe a word of this. That's fine. That's fair enough. But as I said, you know, it's been, what's it, 5 years now of this current era, and BBC have lost a lot of money because, you know, the series hasn't been marketable. Look after Series 11 as well. It was heavily promoted, right? And then after Series 11, there was hardly any promotion at all. And I do honestly believe after Series 11, BBC had lost faith in Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker, to be quite honest with you. But I do hope these things that are coming out, and hopefully in the next few weeks, months, we'll be able to fill you in with a lot more detail. But I have to say, looking at the stuff that I've been sent, stuff that I can run with and stuff that I can't, it all does look positive. But again, you know, I do have that in the back of my head, you know, that they could mess this up. But they have one opportunity now to get it right, their last opportunity to get it right. And I don't think BBC, as I said, I do not think BBC can afford to continue down this route and double down like some fans think that they will, because it's not marketable. It won't make them money. And to be honest with you, BBC are in the business of making money. And with Doctor Who, they have not made any money. Look at Doctor Who magazine, it's struggling. Look at the show, it's struggling. It's been struggling in the ratings. The Doctor Who annual, she wasn't on it. There's already been changes afoot. The evidence is there if people want to see it, or choose to see it. I think there's fans out there that don't want to see this change, because I don't know. Maybe they are so bitter they do want the show to genuinely die, but I don't. And I know I have said it in the past. We've all been angry. I've explained this. I have been angry. Of course, rightly so. A lot of us have. But if there is a chance that BBC are willing to course correct and to make a show that we can be all proud of, well, I'm going to hang on to that hope until I know what the story is. So I'd say to those people out there, remember, as I said, our hashtag Sheen for 14 is being explained now until we're blue in the face why we want people to support it. I think we should, and I think fans out there should. I think there is a real desire by the BBC to do right by Doctor Who, and I can't believe I'm actually saying that, because for ages I believed they wanted the show to die. But for what I'm hearing and what other people are hearing, that just doesn't seem to be the case. The legacy stuff that Eddie is talking about, the reason why they're bringing David Tennant back, because he's the most popular new Who Doctor, by the way. So it makes sense, and it's another fan-pleasing decision. So, as I said, I think there's some people out there that are choosing not to see the evidence in front of their eyes, because they are so bitter with the BBC. They are angry with the BBC. But from what I'm hearing, from what Eddie is hearing, and other people out there that do this are hearing, there seems to be some people within the BBC that want a traditional, and we spoke about it on this channel months ago, about a traditional Doctor Who. And I honestly do, and I'm starting to believe that BBC want that too. And you know what? For the first time in a long, long time, I have that tiny, slender bit of hope. I still have it in the back of my head that all of this may not happen, right? But at the same time, as I said, I'm going to be a little bit positive here. I have to be, because at the end of the day, I do believe that this is BBC's last chance to get this right. Because if they mess it up, people like myself that have hung on, others have already walked away because they can't take it anymore, and that's fair enough. But people like myself, it will be the last straw, and we will walk away and it'll be done. And I don't want to see Doctor Who. Listen, Doctor Who brought a lot of joy to a lot of people once, and it could do that again if BBC truly do go and do what we're hearing, and hopefully they do. Because we can't take another era of this rubbish. And to be quite honest with you, I think I've been saying ever since Series 11. I said it at BBC and the higher ups were not happy with what Chris Chibnall did, and especially after the Timeless Child nonsense, they were livid, right? They did want the show. They did want to expand the Doctor story, but not the way Chris Chibnall has envisioned it. They wanted to add more mystery, just like what they wanted to do back in the 80s with the Andrew Cartmel master plan. That was the sort of thing that they wanted. They didn't want Chibnall to change the origins completely of the Doctor, right? That was all him. And they haven't been happy, but they have to come out and publicly back him, because nobody is going to publicly slam someone that they've employed anyway. So, there are people out there saying, well, why would BBC? Well, they're not going to They're not going to lose face. They're not going to come out and say, well, the guy we heard, we messed it up. They're never going to do that. No company ever admits when they get it wrong. So they try to save face, and that's what they do. Obviously, we know different. You know, no matter what they do, they're not going to be able to save face. But what they can do is try get it right now. And hopefully they do. And, you know, that can only be a good thing, to be quite honest with you. So let me know what you think in the comment section. And as you've seen, I played the hashtag Sheen414 video. I'll be playing it again now at the end of the stream as well. Lee suggested that I play it on videos like this and stuff. So we've agreed because we want to keep it in the limelight. So if, you know, you still have doubts about supporting this hashtag, if any of the stuff that I've talked about in this video makes you think that it's worth getting behind, please do. You know, as I said, we want to send a message to BBC. And, you know, if they are talking about going back traditional route and they're going to give a brief to a showrunner that they can't stray and they can't pander, as I said, we've nothing to lose. We've nothing to lose but everything to gain. So I'd ask everybody out there again to get behind the hashtag Sheen414. Now I'm going to leave it there because I'm recording this video at 5:18 in the morning. I just received emails a while back, and I decided that I would do the video now and get it done and over with. So that's the news, folks. And as I said, you know, it's all rumor and speculation, and you know, as I said, it's not to be taken as fact, as some people out there do. They try to make it out that I say these videos are fact or not. It's rumor and speculation, and until either, as I said, BBC make an announcement or it's denied or whatever, you know, it remains rumor and speculation. So remember that, folks. So when people do comment in the comment section, don't be coming at me with the usual nonsense or you're lying and all this. I've told you it's rumor and speculation. Take it with a pinch of salt, you know. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say good morning to you all, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. What day is it today? It's Friday morning now, isn't it? It's Friday morning, yes. So we have contact tonight. So join me for contact tonight, and we will see you soon. We'll touch up on this Jordan contact as well. So come and join us for that stream. It'll be very interesting, and I'm going to leave you now with the channel trailer and obviously those wonderful titles that Lee had put together. See you later, folks. Hashtag Sheen414.